And now, PPA presents Beach Mayhem.
Take my pain from me, save my soul for me, 'cause I'm alone this year.
PPA Nation! Oh my God, what a glorious day! Welcome to Beach Mayhem. You goddamn kids. Alright. Alright. The next match we have going on is the Path of Fate Championship, which is a no holds barred. The Purge, another decent one on a note, versus Sir Captain.
Look alive, sunshine. 109 in the sky, but the pigs won't quit. You're here with me, Dr. Death-defying. I'll be your surgeon, your proctor, your helicopter, pumping out the slaughtermatic sounds to keep you live. A system failure for the masses, antimatter for the master plan. Louder than God's revolver and twice as shiny. This one's for all you rock and rollers, all you crash queens and motor babies. Listen up! The future is bulletproof. The aftermath is secondary. It's time to do it now and do it loud. Killjoys, make some noise.
Legion, boys and girls and people of the PPA. It's your mother self, Lordland, king to a kingdom. Your pie eating, tea drinking, sir and goddamn saviour. And new Path of Fate champion. Trust me, this one is the one that got away, the one I didn't lose, and the one I am going to take back. You can believe that, because when your boy Cap says what he's going to do, he does exactly that. And you know this is true. Trust me, my boy Purge knows exactly what your boy Cap can do. And if I'm not wrongly mistaken, on my first night at PPA, I took down the legendary Sammy and took my title. Yes, you heard me right, my title. And I held it with honour, respect, because the Path of Fate is my baby. And if you do not believe that, you are more thick than you look. Because your boy Cap never ever lost his Path of Fate. His Path of Fate was stolen from him. And you know this is true. Because we all saw it. Saviour came in while I was sleeping and took what was mine, what belonged to me. And I let him. The first mistake I made, but that got in my head, and I thought to myself, I want it back. But things happen for a reason, and trust me, they do, because your boy Cap got a shot at the Showdown Championship. And did he want to turn that down? Of course he didn't, because guess who was holding the gold? It was my little friend Purge. And I'm not going to lie, because he was one of the greatest, if not the greatest, PPA Showdown champion. But, and this is where the but comes, your boy Cap went toe to toe with Purge himself, and guess what happened? He became the new Showdown champion, and then he defended it over and over, only to then let the Showdown Championship go. And most people are probably thinking, why did your boy Cap do that? Because at the back of my mind, as much as the showdown felt like it was mine, it never was. That belonged to someone else. And that person is the person I'm fighting tonight. Purge deserves his showdown shot. And the only way he's going to get that is if he's beltless. And the only way to make that happen is your boy Cap take what rightly belongs to him. And when I get my showdown title back, which we know is going to happen, because unfortunately, Purge, I am your kryptonite. I am the thing you cannot defeat. You walk around like Superman. I'm that little green brick that destroys you every time, puts you down on your knees, makes you weak. And when you're looking at me, I finish you. A simple touch, and then it's done. And your boy Cap does it all the damn time, because I'm just that good. And you know this, because you know talent. And I've never belittled you once, or maybe once or twice, but there's been purpose behind my attacks, reason behind my attacks. You and Black are my biggest nemesis and also my closest friends. You don't work with one person that many times and not get to know them in and outside the ring. So with great honour, I have to destroy you to get what I want. And with great honour, I will look after that belt and let you chase your real dreams, son. Peace out, my people. Your boy Cap will be the next champion. Ah.
And now, the Voice of Honor Empire Champion, the Paderborn Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the 2021 Global Indie Cup winner, twice ranked number 9 on the Dr. Quack Podcast Top 10. He speaks such fluent German that he translates for Prince Blackheart. He hails from Paderborn, Germany, weighing 247 pounds. He is Mr. OMG, the Purge.
First off, did you like my intro, Sir Captain? I just had a little friend to help me out for this, because, see, I need to have an important moment here. From the important one, Mr. Mayhem. Shout out to Heart and Soul Promotions for making this possible. And second of all, I want to have something special that I can finally fucking defeat you. And I don't fucking care if I need to hurt your feelings or not. But this time, the Path of Fate Championship won't be coming on your waist again. See, Sir Captain, I tried this many fucking times. You have luck that you defeated me at the Foundation Super Show called Starting Point. And I gotta be honest with you, you see already my broken elbow. But hey, I can defeat you with a broken freaking elbow. And I gotta be honest, if I'm injured or not, COVID or not, it will be same even with that I will still be reign supreme as the real face of fate. And I gotta be honest with you, 2 championships isn't even enough. Maybe I could have Märcer's Beyond Championship, who he won from Blackheart. I mean, it's obviously that he is easy going to defeat. That's proven. And second of all, so Captain, you're not really waste my time. But tonight, I'm gonna defeat you. And that's not a prediction, that's a spoiler from Mr. OMG himself. You're gonna embrace the vision.
All right, guys, hold on just a moment. I'll get with you later. All right, sorry about that. Our next match, we have a triple threat match with the winner getting a PPA Showdown Championship opportunity in the future. We have Dark Jester versus Dash Mars versus Elwappo? Oh, Elwappo? Or Elwaldo? Oh, Elwappo. Okay. Versus Elwappo. Let's take it to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, I have a triple threat match this evening with Dash Mouth. You are an unknown entity and who has been added to this fantastic match. You have no business being in my way. But Purge, you seem to have added him to meet his own demise. So, when the Dak Snow steals your soul and then absorbs the energy to asphyxiate you, choke you, and ruin and destroy your perfect little body. And then I'm going to chain you up to the beautiful way. So ladies and gentlemen, this has been an amazing thing. What I'm gonna do at Beach Mayhem is have lots and lots of fun. Oh, Elwappo, you seem to forget that I'm twisted. I don't know what your plan is, but you are fucking with the wrong person. You deserve nothing but pain and misery, because I will have this title shot, and you will do everything that I've heard of. Goodbye.
Wampo! It looks like you and Dark Prince
are my two victims this week. Dark Prince, I don't really care much about you, because I never took the time to really study you, because nobody gives a shit about what you did in PPA. But I will say that if you want to name yourself after the greatest artist of all time, then I will bring the acid rain down on your career. And Elwappo, wow, buddy, you and me go way, way back. Everywhere that we've gone, we have decimated everybody. But now I'm just gonna decimate you like I have done before. And there is not a damn person in PPA who's gonna beat me and take the Dashing Claw down. Maybe I need to get a little more ruthless than I did against Wade. Maybe I need to show that you two are no match for me. Because when I'm done with both of you, you're simply gonna just run.
You there. Acknowledge me.
So tonight, I have two undeserving #1 contenders for that Showdown Championship. You see, it was going to be a one-on-one between me and Dark J. But then, out of pity, because his opponent had retired, he gets a shot at gold. You see, you're lucky your opponent retired. Just because your opponent retired, you have a golden opportunity, which I'm sure you're going to screw up. You see, this is how it goes. You two aren't familiar with being on the top. You two aren't familiar with carrying a great show. You two aren't familiar with being in the main event. I'd like you to acknowledge what I'm wearing. I'd like you to take a gander, take a peek, as they say. Why am I wearing this gown? Why am I wearing something like this? Because you see, this match that we're having, it's going to be do or die for you two. You see, I've been a top dog here at PPA since I got here. You know, I may have lost a few titles. I may have lost a few opportunities, but that does not mean I am one of the top dogs that you have to beat to elevate your career. Because you see, tonight, I will play the role of the Grim Reaper. You see, you two have to make a name for yourself. You two have to win to get to the top. Even if it's not a title shot, just to get to the main event, you two have to prove yourself that tonight you have to show out. Tonight you have to show that you have what it takes to become championship material. I've proved that time and time again. But you see, I have nothing to prove. That all falls down on you guys. See, I am the judge, the jury, and I am the executioner of what happens to your pathetic careers after tonight. You see, Dark J, I haven't seen anything from you. I've been looking around to see if I see any matches, see anything that you are relevant about, see anything that you've done to impress anybody at any EFED, but I couldn't find anything. I wonder why. I wonder why I couldn't find any material, any matches, anything on your career. Now, you, Dash Mars, me and you been across the EFED Federation time and time again. I have met you, and I have fought you, and I have beaten you. I've also know a few facts. See, the fact is this. The fact is that you aren't good enough. You aren't good enough to be in the same ring as me at the same time. See, what you don't understand is this ain't a handout. This ain't the Goodwill. Nobody's gonna hand you a title here. Sounds familiar? See, the title that you got handed out, you automatically lost. So pretty much, you was just a mailman. You delivered one title from one person to another. You see, that's not what's going to make you somebody here special at PPA, because you are not special. And tonight I will prove that you and Dark J are beneath my feet, are beneath the whole locker room's feet. See, you have a lot to prove. Like I said, tonight it's do or die. And if it isn't do, the Grim Reaper will certainly put you to rest.
Bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
Waiter, can I get a beer and a cheeseburger and some extra triple cheese chili fries? Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I didn't see you there. All right. So, coming up, we have the symbol of Legacy Championship. Savior versus Bossalinie. Let's take it to the ring.
Oh, Savior, Savior, Savior. Today is not your lucky day. First let me introduce myself to you. My name is Bossalinie. They call me the OG. And why do I say today is not a good day for you? Well, Bossalinie's a little pissed off. Hell, Bossalinie's so pissed off he ain't even put his earrings in yet. But I'm going to tell you a couple things. You know, just last week I had a match. Matter of fact, a Fatal 4-Way. You know, at the Champion Showcase. You know the Champion Showcase, you was there, right? You know, it's where each federation showcase their best talents, you know, the champions and all that. Wait, you mean you wasn't there? Now, why the hell weren't you there? You're the champion. You're supposed to be the big dog. I know why you wasn't there. Because they already knew that you weren't championship material. So, Savior, the man who couldn't even show up at a champion showcase, and you're supposed to be the symbol of Legacy champion. What type of champion are you? I was there. You know, OG Bossalinie, the soon-to-be new symbol of Legacy champion. And you just wasn't there at all. But see, here's the thing. You're the champion. You're walking around with the title. But see, I remember a few short weeks ago, it was supposed to be Savior versus Bossalinie. And Savior didn't show up. Now, Savior's the champ. He has no choice to show up. But see, you still get Bossalinie. But see, you get Bossalinie in a pissed off mood. See, Bossalinie's been a fighter his whole life. He's a soldier. He's a combat artist. And you are insignificant gnat. You got a championship when the number one contender was already named. I was the number one contender when Wrage was the champion and he dropped the title and ran. So they gave a new match to become the champion. Why wasn't Bossalinie in that match? Bossalinie should have been the man headlining that match. Bossalinie should have been the man headlining that. Bossalinie should have walked into the show last week as the symbol of Legacy champion. But the symbol of Legacy champion couldn't even make the champion showcase. That lets you know how much faith they have in you. They haven't booked you down the road because they don't see it happen. They don't see you being a champion. They see you being a worthless piece of crap. But you're supposed to be the savior. You're supposed to be the one that saves everybody. But who the hell is going to save you? Who's going to save you from Bossalinie? Now that Bossalinie's in that mood, Bossalinie has reached that level. Bossalinie is at threat level demon. So that means that there is nothing. Women and children aren't safe. No one is safe right now from the rage that Bossalinie has. And it's all your fault. Why is it your fault, Savior? Because you're not a champion. If anything, Champion Showcase, I would have been fighting to get on the court some way, somehow. Why?
Oh, you thought you were safe. You have never been safe. versus the Savior. The match that was supposed to happen a couple weeks ago, but I got attacked by the Purge. But I've been doing my homework. I've been listening to what everybody has to say. I've been keeping an ear out for what people think about this match. And in some circles, your Savior is the underdog. And I just don't get that. I don't get that. When I hear Bossalinie and the Savior, I think about two guys going neck and neck, vying for the same spot, the same bone. I talked about being a rabid dog earlier. We're going after the same bone, Bossalinie. But here's the thing. The spot you're going after is not vacant. The spot that you're going after does not need anybody to feel I am doing a damn good job all by my damn self. And I think about what you said a couple of weeks ago. I think it was 3 weeks ago, actually, when you were in a match with Boy George. Most of you know him as Sir Captain. And you said, if I can quote you, you said you're the only guy that can bring PPA to the new millennium. You're the only guy that can bring this Symbol Legacy champion the prestige that it needs. And that confuses me. I don't get that, Bossalinie, because I've been watching you. I was front row in the championship showcase when you went 0 for 2. Shot caller, right? Shot caller, that's what you are. It seems like you're holding a bunch of L's and only calling losses. You guys use that name, and when I think about that name, shot caller, I think about Babe Ruth. But if it was you in that situation, you would pull it to the outfield, take a big hack, and miss. Because that's all you're doing lately. But me, on the other hand, I am the guy in PPA that's been the most consistent. Before I even had a title, I was the match that everybody wanted because everybody knew eyeballs were going to be on that match. Everybody was going to want to watch it. And now that I am a Triple Crown champion, I am the main event every single time, no matter who bitches about it in the chat room. I am the guy that everybody wants to be a part of. Some kind of association with the Savior. You either don't want to be on my team or you want to be against me. Because you know that is the pinnacle of the PPA. That's the top of the mountain. There is no higher. I am the guy. So when you say that PPA is calling out to you, I call bullshit. And when you say that this title needs you, it doesn't need you, Bossalinie. Go do whatever you want to do anywhere else, because this title is fine on my shoulder. This title is fine with me holding it. This company is fine with me holding it up on my back. So, boss, I don't mean no disrespect, but nobody is calling out for you because they already got a damn Savior. I don't dislike you. I had no problem with you, boss, until you started to say my name and come after what is mine. So I have to put you down. I have to make sure everybody knows that the Savior is never a damn underdog. I am the guy that's going to come in every single day in and day out, and win any match that I am in. And do me a favor, Bossalinie. When you're doing your hype, at the end, don't do that bullshit you pulled at Championship Showcase. I don't give a damn about your other titles. I'm not chasing you. You're chasing me. It has nothing to do with all your other titles from other E-Feds. I don't give a shit about this. This, tonight, is about my title. You are chasing me. Don't pull that bullshit. I'll be honest with you, Bossalinie. Sometimes when I hear names, I know if I'm going to win or not. And tonight, I'm not too sure. That's why I have to be my absolute best. And I had to make a bet that my best is better than yours. Because I know that I am the only guy, no matter what you say, that can bring PPA to a better new tomorrow. And that's what I'm going to do. So no matter what you bring tonight, it's not going to faze your Savior. I'm going to rise above it all, and I'm going to come out the victor, just like I've done so many damn times before. And until next time, this has been your neighborhood Savior, your modern day Messiah. I'm always watching.
Thank you to everyone who's still sticking with us with the hottest pay-per-view of the summer with Beach Mayhem. But right now, we're heading ourselves into our commercial break. On June 24th, Voice of Honor returns with Friday Night Firefight as we laying on to the road to the cross-promoted pay-per-view Wargames. We gonna have matches such as Dr. Quack taking on Gunshot, Big River taking on Austin Wyld, Ivan Wage taking on Jason Hacker, and Bojack versus Disciple. And also find out who's gonna be representing Team PPAxVOHInferno against Team PPA in Wargames. Tune in this Friday for Friday Night Firefights.
Alright guys, and the next match we have going on is for the PPA Showdown Championship. We have one of my favorite fighters right now, Dak Snow. Bare bones match, Dak Snow versus the Imp. Who the hell is the, oh, it's AEP. Sorry, where the hell is he been? And cut.
Welcome to Angelo Entertainment. PPA Beach Mayhem. Mr. Dak Snow. Welcome to Angelo Entertainment. Tonight, we're in the summertime. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight hard tonight. We're gonna sweat. The heat is over here. The heat. It's me, Nils, my boy. You cannot beat the heat. Yeah, because I tell you what, the heat is coming down to you. Because I got the power to do what I want to do. Because I tell you what, Mr. Snow, I'll bring the heat. And I'm going to make you suffer. And I will make you sweat. And do not tell me you ain't want no water. I ain't give you shit. Because I will go and drink some water if I could. But I'm going to tell you something, Snow. At that championship you got, I will go and take that championship away from you. It's not yours. It's mine. You steal for me. Listen to me, my boy. I'm not playing no game with you. But the Kingdom Mind games? Go and ask you why you gonna steal my championship in the first place and you never deserve it. I should be the PPA Showdown Champion right now. I should defend my championship against you. Not you. Not you. Tonight. You better have some water. But I'm going to tell you what. The heat is coming us. The heat is coming here. Because 100 degrees out here. We're going to burn it up. I tell you what. Mr. Snow. This be your last time you're going to be the PPA Showdown Champion. Mr. Snow. Mr. Snow, Mr. Snow. You will going to kiss your championship goodbye. Because if I'm going to be a 2-time Showdown Champion, I am the new face of Showdown. Showdown is mine. Maybe you just call me Mr. Showdown AEP. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you say. But tonight, my baby is coming home to daddy. And you know what? I tell you what. That's good for you. I will destroy you. I'ma hurt you. After that, you gonna be my bitch. You are. Why? Because you should not take that championship away from me. I never lost a championship. I not. And you, I tell you what, my sunglasses on, my hat on, I dress good. I dress real good that I'm going to win the 2-time PPA Showdown Champion. And you will get the hell out of my ring. Like I said, this ring is mine. This ring is my yard. This ring is my company. This ring is my destruction. This ring is for me, not a loser like you. Because tonight is on. We're gonna have a big old party. I mean, showdown party, because 2-time Showdown Champion is here. Ladies and gentlemen, AEP gonna be in the mission. The mission is come after you. That's good. You gonna take my stuff away from me. I tell you what, if I gonna win, Mr. Snow, you never, ever gonna face me again. And you ever, never not get a shot for the PPA Showdown Championship ever again. Because the champ is here. I see you tonight, my boy.
Mount Everest ain't got shit on me. Mount Everest ain't got shit on me. 'Cause I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Yeah. Boys Dubai ain't got shit on me. You can touch the sky, but you ain't got shit on me. 'Cause I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is none other than the trendsetter. It is none other than the pillar. It is none other than high quality. It is none other than Wild Thing himself, the prodigy that is Dak Snow, your PPA Showdown Champion here at Beach Mayhem. And who do I have stepping up to me? Is it AARP? AEP? I don't know. I don't care to know, because once again, management puts me in a match with a guy who does not deserve the opportunity to share my success, to share the graces that I reap. He does not deserve the opportunity to share my screen. You see, I'm the champion for a reason. Ask Jacob Cass what happened. Ask him what happens when you walk into the prodigy's domain. When you walk in, you don't walk out. Jacob Cass is nowhere to be found right now. And you, sir, AEP, are going to suffer the very same fate. Because here at Beach Mayhem, I'm not going to lose in my very first title defense. No. I refuse to be the type of champion that only gets one match. I am going to successfully defend this title here, and I am going to move forward with my tag team partner, your future PPA World Champion, the Master of Illusions, in this tag team tournament. And we are going to dominate as we can do. But you don't know about that. You don't know what it's like to dominate. You don't know what it's like to succeed in anything AEP. You sit behind a camera, cut 12-minute videos that no one ever wants to watch, and you settle. You settle for everything you are given and everything you will get. But I'm never satisfied. I'm never okay with what I have. I want more. I need more, and I know I can and will get more. But you don't. That's what separates a champion from a challenger like you, AEP. That's why you don't deserve to be back up here as the Showdown Champion. But I do. Week in and week out, I may not show up on screen, but I do not have to. Because my words here in this mere promo, everything I say in this 4-minute span is more important than any 12-minute hype you could ever drop. Because that's how impactful my words are. That is how good I am, and that is really how high quality my promos are. But you wouldn't know, because you have never seen a high quality promo a day in your life. So AEP, from here, I hope you can move down the ranks, down a tier to a championship that deserves you as the champion. Because as of right now, this Showdown Championship that I hold is the very best championship on the PPA roster. It is not because it is any type of world title. It is not because of the prestige it holds. It's because of the person who's holding it. And because of the fact that this person is a high quality promo artist, has been since day one. So before you come into the Prodigy's domain, next time I want you to sit back and think, is it worth it? Is my entire career, everything I've worked for, every 12-minute hype I've dropped, is it worth losing it all by stepping into the Prodigy's domain and never seeing the light of day again? Now that, my friend, was high quality.
Alright guys, in our very next match, who the hell brought a dog to the goddamn beach? Get him out of here. We have the Dark Executioner versus... God, you cheat.
Code 21. Release the killer.
Well. Normally, I had other plans, but someone had to ruin my day. So, for now, I will ruin your day, Gunshot. Welcome in my beautiful asylum. You see, there's always a mirror of reflection, and that you should use sometimes, because welcome to PPA. This ain't some bullshit Texas style trash with a brain dead person running it. who likes, and coincidentally, useless sack garbage like you. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just watch him do backyard wrestling. Sorry, Gunshot. Even in backyard wrestling, you're a piece of trash. And welcome you in PPA? You are the very first victim for Dark Executioner to get slaughtered. To get killed by my own hands. Because PPA doesn't need some big level talking piece of trashes. They don't need shitheads like you. And that's why my task for this week is to eliminate you, no matter the cost. If it's getting bloody, I don't care. If it's get violent, I don't even care anymore. If it gets dirty, I don't give a fucking shit. The old times of the Burning General Dark Executioner playing nice, done. You, Gunshot, will be done when I take the bullet straight up on your head and shot right between your fucking eyes. And then I'm finishing you once and for all, because remember, the Dark Executioner doesn't play nice. He's here to fucking shoot the worthless piece of fucking garbage. So go ahead, go fuck yourself. Dark Executioner just killed your stupid ass, and Dark Executioner Fossil 20 just said I fucking smoked your shitty ass.
Wow, I didn't realize my debut match here in PPA would be this easy to win. Because let's be for real, the Dark Executioner is no competition to me. I mean, let's be honest. The Dark Executioner, during hypes for this match, the Dark Executioner got their lame-ass manager on here to do a hype promo, and it was the world's most boringest promo that I'm still falling asleep from it. Then they came on here and they said they were going to knock the shit out of me. You are stupid. There is no wrestling here. It's just straight promoing. And by the way, I've noticed that you've changed your gimmick about 100 times. What, you were the ring general before, or the promo general before that, and then you had something else before that? I don't even remember. Now you're just a pussy hiding behind a mask? Man, you are lame. You will always be lame. You are the definition of a jobber, and quite frankly, I don't need to say anything else because I could have beaten you with a 20-second promo. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, hey guys, sorry. Oh man, whew, I'm having so much fun. Alright, so the next match on the line is Märcers Riot Championship title opportunity. Now, we have Märcer, obviously, because he's putting his title shot up on the line, fucking dumbass, versus, who the fuck is Austin Wyld? Austin Wyld. Anybody know who that is? Oh, okay, alright. I'm not worried about him. Enjoy.
Märcer, ladies and gentlemen of the PPA, it seems that Märcer forgets one thing. His Riot Championship match spot is on the line against the future of the PPA, the death-proof Austin Wyld. Now, I don't have to say much because I have a buddy who wants to sit here and address you, Märcer. So, you know what? I'm just gonna walk away and let him do my work for me, because it seems
It seems that people want to help me because they know I'm the brightest star here that has been shining for the longest time and hasn't been used in quite some time. So, instead of doing the work, go ahead, roll the clip.
So, yeah. Hello, Märcer. Didn't I told you that I am going to destroy you? Did I tell you that I will be cost your Riot Championship shot? And I mean, you've got the Beyond Championship, and I'm really interested on that. And I don't fucking care if I'm going to be on Showdown, if I'm going to be on Fate. I can be on both fucking shows. Hey, Austin, I hope you enjoy that you have the rights to face the Riot Champion. But see, the Beyond Champion will be soon mine. Night, night, bitch.
Well, buddy, how do you feel? I bet that hurt. You're looking at the new #1 contender for the Riot Championship. You're welcome, PPA.
And next up, we have the best match ever. We have a triple threat match for a #1 contenders for the Symbol of Legacy Championship at Wargames. We have Hollywood Haywood versus MACG versus yours truly, Wrage. Oh, let's take it to the ring.
PPA Nation. It is Beach Mayhem. And look at the two fucking morons that I have to face. MACG. Well. We finally meet in the ring after your long-awaited shit-talking session. The bitch mode of MACG is here. You whined, you cried, and you bitched about not getting your rematch. Well, here it is, against the former Symbol of Legacy champion. Yes, I had to vacate my title because of health reasons, but this is my official match back, and I am ready. You know, you're too old to be in the game now. Leave it to us young bucks. Leave it to the younger generation and stay out of it. My second opponent, Mr. Hollywood Haywood. I believe you're the either Pure Heart Champion or Soulfire Champion, one of those two main titles over there in HSP. But you know, you have never facing me before. You come out here in your little Hollywood bullshit. You know, when I look at you, you remind me of A-list Alverson. A wannabe B+ player. But then you look at me, the self-made man, Wrage. And you know what? I look at you as a joke. A fucking joke. How you even got your spot in this #1 contenders match is beyond me. Is beyond the imagination. You know, whose dick did you have to suck to get into this triple threat match? Now, to MACG and to Hollywood Haywood, you guys both sit here and you talk a big game. MACG, I'm the longest reigning, symbol of legacy champion. I want my rematch. Hollywood Haywood, go back to HSP. That's where you belong. Go run your foundation where you belong. Because I am over you old bastards coming in and taking the spots where the younger generation truly deserve to be. And at the end of the night, when I am hanging, standing right over you, over your lifeless bodies, you will know who is won and who deserves to face the symbol of legacy champion, because I am coming back for what I never lost. I am coming back with a fiery vengeance, and you two are just a start. My reign of terror is upon PPA, and I am back. You guys can bitch and complain all you fucking want, but at the end of the fucking day, Ivan Rage is going to stand victorious. So, you both know two things. I am better than you, and you fucking know it.
Behold the king, the king of kings. On your knees, dog. All hail. Bow down to the king. Bow down to the king in red as he walked from the place where the traitor lost both his name and his face. Through the halls and the corridors, stinking in blood, he tasted his grin, and it tasted good. The king took his head, left him broken and dead. Bow down to the king. Bow down to the king. Bow down to the king, left none living, unable to tell. The king took their heads and he sent them to hell. Their screams echo loud in the place of their death. Ripped open they die with their final.
PPA. I've heard all the rumors. I've heard all these newbies running their little mouths, sitting there saying that MACG no longer has what it takes. MACG has been washed up. But the problem with that is that I've only scratched the surface of my talent. And while I have to admit, I may have had a little bit of stumbling lately, I am back on the path that I need to be on to get my championship back. And the only title that matters here at PPA, the symbol of legacy champion. Whoever has that title. And if that means I have to beat these two jabronis, that's exactly what the hell I'm gonna do. Starting with you, Ivan Wrage, or as I like to call you, Ronald McDonald. You know, Ronald, if I had that title at Promomania, you would have never come close to giving a sniff at the title. You would have been close to even touching that championship, because you know on your best day and my worst day, you still could not beat me. And I don't understand why you want to sit there and whine and cry about getting your championship back, a title that you never lost. Why? So you can vacate it again? So Mr. Vacate can be 2-0 on you? You know, the entire time I had that title for 236 days, I only had to defend it once a month. A rare occasion, maybe twice a month, but usually it was once a month. Which means you couldn't even show up once a month to defend the title? That tells me right there that you're not even on my level, and you need to go back to making kids smile and feeding the world one cholesterol at a time. And now to little Skippy. Skippy, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that you want to call yourself a belt collector because you go all over the E-Feds, collecting championships after championships. But you don't want to say that because it's a little heelish. And you don't want all these people not to be chanting, Skippy, Skippy, Skippy. But the problem is that you may be a belt collector, but I am a debt collector, and you owe me a win. And I am going to do whatever it takes to beat a win out of you. If that means I have to stick my feet on the ropes to gain the advantage and the leverage, that's exactly what I'm going to do. If that means I'm going to have to pull brass knucks to knock you the hell out while the referee isn't paying attention, that's exactly what the hell I'm going to do. If that means that I have to do whatever it takes, kick you out of the ring and make sure you don't make it back for a 10 count, whatever it takes, that's exactly what the hell I'm going to do, because that's the difference between you and I. I don't care about the fans. All I care about is getting wins. And hell, if that means that I'm going to have to take both you two jabronis, hit you with the God struck, and knock you both out, and lay you on top of each other for the 1, 2, 3. And hell, just to pay homage to one of the greatest villains in wrestling today, and yesterday, 4, 5 count. Because no matter what you say, no matter what you do, MACG is simply better than you. And oh, by the way, all you hard-hearing and deaf jabronis out there that sit there and say, you can't hear me over my music, remember, Facebook and YouTube are both running hearing impaired division, which means they have closed captioning. So turn on the closed captioning if you can't hear me.
Lights, camera, action!
Legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
PPA is Beach Blast. And you are watching the triple threat between myself, Hollywood Haywood, MACG, and the self-made man, Ivan Wrage. Wait a minute. Does he still go here? I mean, let's be honest, Ivan Wrage. You call yourself the self-made man. But the only thing you've made lately is a bunch of enemies.
A bunch of enemies all over the promo-verse. You're not a self-made man. You're a quitter. When the going gets tough, you get going. And I'm sorry, but PPA didn't bring me here to be nice. PPA didn't bring me here to lie to my opponents. They brought me here to put a little bit of common sense and a bunch of your thick-headed skulls, and you have the thickest one of them all, Ivan. Now, MACG, on the other hand, you got away with a draw last time we faced each other. A draw. Shocked the whole promo-verse. But it's going to take a lot more this time than Roman Reigns' theme music and a bunch of lines stolen from the latest Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown for you to beat Hollywood Haywood. It's going to take a lot more than you coming out with your coat, with your minute-and-a-half entrance. Very theatrical, but that's most of your promo. Now, Ivan, I saw you sitting on the steps of your supposed $1 million home. And you were asking, where's Hollywood? Where's MACG? You see, stars like us, we don't have to come out here time and time and time again looking for attention. We don't have to come out here time and time and time again telling you the finish before the match has ever started. You see, I could come out, I could respond to your dildo in my ass jokes. I could come out here and I could respond to you getting lung cancer sitting on a step smoking a cigarette. But what good would that do? What would that leave the fans? Absolutely nothing. You see, the symbol of legacy championship is something, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't that in your possession? But it was too much for you to handle. You quit. You gave it up. You had a bright future, kid. It could have been all yours, but you gave it up, and you can't stand the fact that Savior has it. Maybe it'll be Savior, maybe it'll be Boss after tonight, but the truth of the matter is you're not worthy of something called the symbol of legacy. MACG, you're not worthy of something called the symbol of legacy. If you want to talk about legacies, there is none better than Hollywood Haywood's. In a short amount of time, I have created a legacy for myself that echoes across the promo verse. Meanwhile, Ivan, your legacy will be remembered as the man who threw it all away. Of the man who was nothing more than a pity fuck when he had the title in the first place. You see, you want people to feel sorry for you. But the only person that should feel sorry for you is you. I don't know any other way to put it. You have created every problem you have in this business. You have. Not me. Not Purge. You have. All of it could have been prevented. Even what I am doing to you tonight could have been prevented. And MACG, you're just a casualty. You're just a casualty of war that got caught up in the middle of this match. A match that you, my friend, cannot win. So Ivan, Matt, as you sit there and you look at greatness face to face, knowing there's nothing you can do, knowing there's nothing that can stop me, I will continue to add to my legacy. A legacy that in the grand scheme of things, this will just be a small footnote. No one will remember that Hollywood Haywood beat Ivan Rage because no one will remember Ivan Rage. And no one will remember that Hollywood Haywood beat MACG because MACG just isn't a big enough name. But what they will remember is when I raised that symbol of legacy championship above my head at Wargames. So PPA, get ready, because I am the true symbol of legacy.
Oh shit, sorry guys, I kind of dozed off there, enjoying my time. Alright, our very next match we have for the PPA World Championship, the Young Buck. Wait, who the fuck is the Young Buck? Yeah, oh well. Versus Master of Illusions. Hold on, he's still fighting? Ah, that's news to me. Cut it.
Today's the day that you get to see a part of me that you've never seen before. You see, the thing about you, Young Buck, is you wear an invisible mask. You like to put up a screen with your fast talking, with your passionate promos in your garage. Is that all you got? Is that really what made you the PPA champion? Well, Young Buck, it's going to take a whole lot of talking, a whole lot of to beat me with. Because you're talking at one of the greatest promo artists there is. I earned my shot to face you. And I didn't have to jump through hoops. I just had to calculate my way, which is why I beat Sir Captain so badly. And here we are, my second match in PPA, and it's for the world title because I chose to come after you. Because, Young Buck, you are great. You have the tenacity to be a champion. But the real test is when you try to defeat somebody like me, because I want to try to guess that all you're going to do is stand in your basement or your garage, and you're just going to fast talk your way to try and get through me. But you remember, I'm the master of illusion. I can make things happen. I can make things disappear. And you forget that, don't you? You forget who you're messing with because you think what you got is what you're going to keep that title with. No. Because you're facing the master of illusion. You're facing the one who single-handedly put his name on the map because of his performance against a mediocre promo artist named Sir Captain. And here I am already facing you for the world title. Now, Young Buck, you remind me of so many other people. They have the potential to be great, but they don't have the entire package, and they think that just talking is going to get them to the very top. But what's gonna happen, young buck. But everything I'm saying is true. When I beat you 1, 2, 3, and I hold that title in my hand, and then that makes everything you've worked for disappear. Just like that. Just like that, young buck. You have the greatest pool artist, the greatest illusionist to just waltz his way in the PPA, and boom! Your reign as champion is over. And it's like I said, young buck, at the very beginning when I challenged you at Bloodstorm. Your days as champion is now numbered. And tonight at Beach Mayhem, this very match, you're going to lose. So you can try to fast talk your way out of this one, but it's not going to work this time. Why? Because you're looking at the absolute best. And an orchestra will be playing to the tune of the Young Bucks eulogy, the Young Bucks funeral as champion. Your time is up, Young Buck. And the reign of the Master of Illusion will not only begin, but it will stay for a very long time. Consider yourself lucky that you're even a part of my show. I'm sorry, young buck, but you lost.
Master of Illusions, I was going to come out here and give you the fight of your career. I was going to come out here tonight and give you the fight of your life. But I can't do that. You know why I can't do that? Because you've been lazy, Master of Illusions. You haven't come out here and said a single word. You've not come out here and hyped this match at all. You have not come out here and said, oh, this is the reason I'm going to win. Oh, this is why I'm going to win. I'm going to make sure that I have a black light on me 24/7 so I can beat the Young Buck. No, Master of Illusions, you are surely mistaken because you cannot beat me if you can't say a single fucking word against me. You can't say anything without your editing. You can't say anything if you sit on a fucking toilet like you did in FTW. You can't beat me because the second I beat you, the second that the 1, 2, 3 happens and my hand is raised and I am still PPA World Champ, you're going to fuck off and leave. That is what you're going to do because you can't take a loss. You cannot physically understand why you keep losing. And I'm going to give you a healthy tip, Master of Illusions. It's your wordplay. That is what is fucking you over, is your wordplay. Because you can't get intense like me. You cannot put the words together like me, like a real champ should. You fucked up. You messed up every opportunity you have against me by not coming out here and saying a single fucking word. Coming out here and actually being the Master of Illusions. Because all I have seen is you at Championship Showcase using your green screen, using your beautiful editing to put a wall over everyone's eyes, to try and think that you have what it takes to be the PPA World Champ. You see, everyone knows what I am capable of. Everyone knows what I can do inside of a promo ring, and it scares every single person here. It scares me, the fucking monster that I have become, Master of Illusions, and you cannot stand that. You cannot stand that I have created myself into a monster. Everyone I have faced has faced a monster in me. Hudson, Kenzo. The list can go on and on with that across other promo federations. But you know for a single fact that you cannot beat me here tonight. You cannot put the words together to actually beat me. So you could probably say, oh, he just comes out here and just has a shouting match with me. He could just come out here and he bumps his gums so much that he can't keep still. I know all my flaws. I know what I can do inside of a promo ring. I know what I need to improve on. But what you need to improve on is your balls. That is what you need. You need a pair of fucking bollocks on you to actually come out here and face me. Instead of being a bitch like you've been for so fucking long, Master of Illusions, you actually have to come out here and face me. You actually need to come out here, bring your balls, take them out of your fucking ass and face me. Because quite frankly, no one is going to stop me. No one, I mean absolutely fucking no one, whether your name is Purge, whether your name is the Promo General, whether your name is MC, whatever the fuck it is, G. Märcer, Kenzo, Blackheart, anyone cannot stop me. Absolutely no one cannot stop the Young Buck and the title reign that I am about to go on. Because you see, ladies and gentlemen, there's an evolution coming. There is an evolution coming to the PPA and no one is ready for it. No one is ready for what I am going to bring. No one is ready for what me and a few other people are going to bring to PPA. And Master of Illusions, here tonight on Beach Mayhem, you are just going to sit by the pool and watch me beat you. You're going to sit by the pool and actually let me beat the shit out of you in a deck chair. Because that's all you are. You are just a punching bag for everyone else. That is all you are, is everyone's punchline. Because you see, I can come out here and I can do the whole fucking magic trick that Hollywood Haywood did in FTW. But that's so beneath me. Because Master of Illusions, here tonight, you just lost your credibility. Here tonight, you have just lost to someone that is in their rookie year in promoing. So well done for losing to me, because you won't be the only one.
Alright guys, I guess we have to say goodbye. It's been a wonderful, wonderful pay-per-view. Thank you for attending Beach Mayhem. To all the participants, to everybody that viewed. Now get the hell out so I can go back to sleep and enjoy my beer.